What up, anybody, and welcome to another episode of the SVR podcast. Today, oh god damn it! Today, I am introduced to you the guy that defeated pain for the first time ever in the entire life of his career in JW, of course. His name is Missy, but his gimmick is Moby Casten.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. I mean, I beat him as Marvel Cena, but yeah.
No problem. What's up, man? Welcome to the podcast.
I am great to be here, actually. I've heard a lot about you, never got to talk with you or see you around. But hey, we finally, you know, have the time to do that now.
So, um, Missy, basically what I have to do with you is ask you 10 questions about your role for the past, I don't know, 5-6 years.
Yeah, I joined Roblox like October 2012 and joined like Grow Wrestling in 2013 or something.
So let's say
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like 8 years or something. Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah, basically what I have to do is ask you 10 questions about your pro wrestling step-by career that you had over the 10 years. If you want to, answer longer that you wanted to keep going, then do it longer. But if you don't want to, or you're sick and tired of it, you gotta keep it a little bit short.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, so without any further ado, let's jump into it. First question. How did you start making your own pro wrestling career?
Oh, good. This is gonna be a crazy story. So, me and my best friend, Kadu is his name. On Roblox, his name is like Brock Lesnar 900 or something. So we found this game called Roblox when we tried to search for like games you can play online together, and yeah, we registered and played like horror games and stuff. But like, since we were huge wrestling fans, we were asking ourselves, well, is there like wrestling stuff on this, And then we looked stuff up, and there were like basic buildings. Like back then, you didn't have the edit mode, only the build mode, which means you could only build it with Roblox resources, which was awful because yeah, the ropes basically were like long bricks. So you basically almost couldn't even enter the ring even if you wanted to, and there were like no tools such as clean and stuff. It was a wild time because I don't know, Raw wrestling wasn't a big thing, like a very small community, as I would say back then. And then in 2013, around that time, there were like only 2 to 3 federations. Some guy called Astro made one, and another guy called SlapGR Old made one. And yeah, I used to wrestle for SlapGR Old. I don't know if the name tells anybody anything, because most people weren't around at that time. But yeah, this guy made me the pro wrestler I am. I used to be a CM Punk gimmick on his show. Uh, Back then when CM Punk was like really hot and WWE champion at the time, and it was fun as hell. And I was like, maybe I should do this like for my free time when I come back from school and stuff. And yeah, that's what I basically did for all those years. And unfortunately, Kato isn't with me anymore. He stopped like around 2016 because he got bored of it, and I can understand that. But yeah, that's basically how I got into this.
But next
Alright.
question. Now this one is interesting. What's your top 5 favorite pro wrestler superstar in your opinion by the ability, skills, and the enjoyment?
God damn it, this is gonna bite me in the ass so much. Well, I can basically tell you the number one at the moment would be Unstable Ken 100%. This man has kicked ass and taken names like recently a lot. And yeah, what should I say? This guy sweep Raymundo and other people, even in WWE, like Roblox WWE, and it's an amazing talent. I was at this tough enough thing in APOW, by the way, back then when he did it. Um,
yeah, it's just a number one to me. Another two people I would put in the top five are Rudy Ballard and Chris Apoff. Chris has a lot of potential, and yeah, I think he could be one of the future stars. Like the guy has a good swing, a good tactic. He's unpredictable, and yeah, I would put him like at the fifth place and Rudy Ballard at four. Sean McIntyre maybe at two and Sign Logic at three, because those are the only like top active people I still know. Like, yeah, I don't know much more guys since Clutcher Dragon, got cancelled for pedophilia and shit.
So that's it? You don't know others rather than just two of them?
I mean, oh shit, I'm sorry, my glass bottle fell over. But to come back to what you just said, it's difficult, like my realm isn't as big as it was before. I don't watch fets like RPW anymore and stuff, so I'm more into the Roblox WWE, WPWE, YICW and stuff. That's what I still got in my mind. But like, that's the stuff I watch basically, and I can only make the top five out of these people. You feel me?
So two of them are considered to have ability, skills, and the enjoyment.
Um. Well, like I said, Chris Apoff, future, number one. He's a future number one, but I have to put him in the top five at the fifth place because he's not quite there yet. And I don't know, man. I just enjoy him. Like I enjoy watching this guy fight, and the same with Rudy Ballard, man. Um, which I ranked in the fourth place. The guy has amazing entrances. I don't know if you've seen his entrances,
I
but
did.
it's just another level. And also his fighting is great. And Cyan Logic is another guy that I put in third place. Because he has a lot of hype around him. He recently came back to Roblox WWE. Awesome to see him back. And I saw him like fighting other feds too, and I liked and enjoyed it. So, yeah.
Alright. Now, next question. Now, I think you will feel related to a real life perspective of the sports game, sort of. But which kind of sports do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh damn. Well, wrestling, of course. Who would have thought? Soccer, aka football, a lot. I'm a big fan of Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Um, what else? What else? I used to watch hockey because I was a fan of the Chicago Blackhawks, and basketball because I was a fan of the Bulls and the Golden State Warriors. But that's like, I don't know, a long time ago since I watched that.
Alright. Alright. Next question. Now, outside of pro wrestling, I know that you have done some other stuff in your career when it comes to Roblox perspective. But
Yeah.
which rogue sport was your favorite that you have done so far?
Oh damn! I did so much. I did play soccer. I played row wrestling, row boxing, row MMA. You can basically say I've done it all. Well, if I would have to pick the most fun, it would be the boxing thing because shout out to RBC and Raimundo, man. They just revived raw boxing. It never was like big and never had any great tools until Raimundo came around. So shout out to the guy. I'm an undefeated boxer, 6-0, Mizzy Paul. People might hate me for doing a Paul gimmick. I'm sorry. Okay. Um, but yeah, cutting back to the point, it's just a lot of fun. The system is great, even though it has a few hiccups here and there. But like, man, put his heart, and soul into this, and I appreciate the opportunities this man has given me with his system, and I'm very proud of being able to use it as well as a promoter with my zone. So yeah, it would be Roboxing.
Alright, alright. Next question. I know there's a lot of things have been done for the development besides of like making enjoyable storylines, making crowds so feel proud of with that storyline. But
Yeah.
this next question is, what have been your favorite storylines in your World Wrestling run?
Oh, there are so many. Okay, let me get through it. Let me think. Against Fast Rider in WPWE, many people might not know him, but he had such an amazing and cool character. It was like so unique, even though he looked so basic. He had a paper bag over his head, and he kind of had the Anise and Gibb persona. I don't know if that rings a bell, but like I will pepper you, on my level, this and that. And I gotta be honest, he was like the one of the few people who really got in my head with the trash talk. Like you can't find these people today anymore, who talk trash and it gets really into your head and you're worried when you like in the ring then. So that's one. Um, Against Ripper Payne, of course, I have to name the GAW just recently. Fucking fantastic stuff. I hope I'm allowed to swear, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
I just don't want to get you in problems, that's why I'm asking. But
No, it doesn't get demonetized anyway.
okay, great. So yeah, Ripper Payne, really awesome stuff. We planned that stuff like since I won this title by shocking and surprising, ways. And man, it's just so fun. We did the possibly best segments and storyline of the year in that company, so that's two. Um, I love my YCW rivalry with Lightlord, and for a fourth and last one, me versus Allison at WPWE for the world title. I was a Reigns gimmick, Mizzy Reigns, and he did a custom gimmick, Allison.
Alright. Alright.
And sorry that I just stopped. I was confused because it said like call ended. I was like, wait, what? I'm like talking all the way through. um, yeah. So the storyline basically, I'm gonna explain it short and sweet. I was the world champion, and back at the time, there was a rumor that only Polish people, since the chairman is Polish, get pushed, right? So I used that to my advantage, faced the staff member guy who was Polish, and basically I made him the best heel of the whole roster. Like everybody hated him because I laid my hands in the storyline on the staff team, so I got suspended, and then next show, like next week after, there was a segment where he gets crowned new champion, until I come back from the suspension, where we fought at the pay-per-view. So that's yeah, also one of my favorites because the segments were very, very cool and great planned. Like shout out to Kesho.
Alright. Next question. Now, I know that you have won a couple of title matches in other feds,
Yeah.
but what was your biggest title match that you ever accomplished?
Oh shit! Like one or just had?
One specific.
Okay, one. That would be the YXT Championship, like YCW NXT brand. I won it against That Kid Na and CS in a Purple Thread match, if I remember correct. And the WPW Championship, of course, against Triple H. That's his username, by the way, not his gimmick. Don't get it confused, guys. Yeah, I beat him at WPW Anniversary. Yeah, those were the biggest titles I won, basically. Like, I'm still collecting, trying to collect, and yeah, let's see what happens in the future, right?
Yeah. Next question. Now, in specific, you really wished that you looked to someone that it could, it could be your hardest slash tough opponent that you've ever been into in the ring with. But who do you look up to before entering a Pro Wrestling ring yourself?
I think Rudy Baller was a huge influence for myself to get in the ring. I used to watch a lot of his stuff on YouTube, and I really love the stuff he did. Um, Another guy. Oh damn! I don't even know his name anymore. Oh crap! That sucks right now. Who could I still name? Maybe Handshow as well. Put the name in there. Two great people that I've talked to before already as well. Even though me and Rudy used to have a little argument on WPWE in the past, but I hope he forgot about it and that we're cool again. Yeah, those two people mostly inspired me the most, for sure.
Next question. What's the main thing you're focused on?
Hmm. Like while a match or something, or like what my mindset is for the whole thing.
Basically, that's that.
Well, I just try to go in and have fun. I think that's what everybody tries to do. I'm not a guy who tries like to get in arguments or tries to spread toxicity or something. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, I am in my character on social media like Twitter. I talk my shit. Uh, but like always after a match, I'm like, great job, kid. Uh, because I can't disrespect people. It's not my thing. So that's also part of my mindset, and I'm just trying to win every time. And if I don't, it's fine to me. On to the next one, and um, yeah, that's really it. And trying to make friends, of course, because why not? This is a huge community, and there's so many nice people that you can get to know, just like you, for example. Um, this is big. Like you can find friends everywhere. You just gotta, you know, have the courage to talk to people. And yeah, that's basically it.
Next question. What kind of message would you like to provide with Pro Wrestling standpoint?
That's another tough question. Holy shit. Um, well, what I would tell someone when he enters this community is always try to enjoy yourself. Losing is okay. Insulting someone for losing or anything, don't do that. It's not cool. It's gonna get you highly unliked in the community. Trying to cancel people so bad, it's gonna make you look bad as well. Just try to be you, you know, and have fun out there. Like, come on, it's if we're all honest, even though if we rage sometimes, it's just a Lego game in the end. And I know many people say that as an excuse, but I mean it. Like, let's be honest. There are like stupid arguments sometimes, and there should be no place for that in this community. So, if you're looking to join, you know, don't be scared to talk to Fed owners about debuting or anything. Just don't annoy them because these people are highly stressed already, with hosting and stuff. So yeah, just enjoy yourself, man, and yeah, don't cause trouble. It's like school. Oh man.
And the final question of the day before we end it. There's a lot of best matches that you ever had in the ring, but you already know who you're gonna talk about. But this final question is, what was your best match that you ever had on your?
Oh god, Ripper Pain is one of them. Chris Apoff as well. I recently fought him at XWE, beat him 3-2 with 1 HP left. That was an awesome match as well. Uh, who else? I love my matches against Dodo, the boy who now works for 2K Productions. The clothing
Yeah.
apparel. Um, because we had awesome matches in what was the Fed even called? GPW when he was a Dodo League gimmick. Those matches were a lot of fun. The GAW one, of course, as well. Um, who else did I like love to fight? Which was one of my favorite matches. There's so many I can name. It's just insane. I loved fighting Leonard. I loved fighting um all the guys on GAW and YWA. I mean, I only had one fight, but there are more to come, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just I don't know, man. There's too many I can name, basically. Like I already named a lot, and I think that should do it, man.
Yeah. That was it, folks. Missy, if you have anything to say towards to the end in the outro, make it.
Well, I enjoyed myself. It went by really quick, a little bit too quick for my taste, but I enjoyed myself. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and like, and we'll see or hear from each other most definitely in the future.
Of course. And I will see you guys in the next